How do I know if I'm live? Oh, nice. Okay. Let me see if messages work. Messages. Oh, nice. Boo boo. I need to see if this works. I don't know. Let me see if messages work. Shit. Maybe I should have planned this. I need to see if this works. I don't know. Maybe I should have planned this. Okay, we're good. This is good enough. This is good enough. Gonna be playing some Stanley. What's it called? The Stanley Parable. I think it's famous. Why is this disconnected? Give me a second. All right. Okay. I've never played this game. Oh, it's already asking me. I have not. No. I mean, I can still see this. Like, I never get what they mean by the scales. Do they want me to go like to where I can barely see it? Wait, time? Time matters. Yo. I'm done with Twitch. I'm done with Twitch. I broke my desk just now. Ooh. Twitch's buns. Correct.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay, this is good. This is good. Oh.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
There's so much blood everywhere.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was
Nice.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did
I was gonna join the other day, but everyone got off as soon as I got
every
home.
year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the
Why
company
is chat so
had this
delayed?
happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
It's narrating what I'm doing.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. It's a lot of narrating.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
Wait.
entered the door on his left.
Oh, I have a choice. Wait, he said I enter on the left. I'm gonna trust the narrator. I have no reason not to trust him. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Okay. Everyone's on break. Nobody told me about skip workday.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm not going down the pits of hell. I am not going down there. What's wrong with my T stream? It is pretty late.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated
Why
this.
do these
What
people
dark
suck at work?
secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was
Ah.
that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
It's a lot of narrating. All right. Where is everyone? Loading screen? Really?
Descending deeper into the building,
This game's not even that
Stanley
old.
realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his
Oh my
chest,
god, my
as though
space
he
is
felt
upside
more free
down.
to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No problem. I kind of want to just... Okay, so there's, what, multiple endings? Like, if I just follow the narrator? No, fuck this narrator. I'm out of here.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
What? He's lying. He's lying.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I've never played it. Oh, we're at the gates of hell. Oh. Oh. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa,
As the
whoa.
machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Wait.
Stanley can't see the big
Wait, wait.
He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was no great loss, like plucking the
Hey guys,
eyeballs.
can I get off the ride?
And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to
No, it's
his
gonna skip
brief
me.
and shallow
It's gonna skip me.
life.
Watch, watch, watch.
Farewell, Stanley.
What do you mean? Wait, 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 wait. Ooh. Oh. Wait, I low-key stopped
Farewell,
that.
Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed
Oh, it's gonna
every
drop
bone in
me.
his body, killing him instantly.
Whoa.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Who's this other narrator? Are they
When
beefing?
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life
Oh.
the same.
This is the office?
Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh. I was already dead. Okay. Button sounds. A selection of the sounds. Blah, blah. Okay. Let's go this way. So is this like my life? Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. When he stopped the walls, I got shivers. I didn't even know I could do that. Newfound like talent. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How am I pressing a keyboard? They disabled jump. I kept pressing jump apparently.
Oh, look at these two. How they
Like
wish to
this
destroy
toy of
one
Stanley
another.
Parable.
How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not.
Oh,
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
that's true.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Why? I don't think I could stop it this time.
Press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
I wasn't even gonna try. I wasn't even gonna try. See, I knew that time it was over.
All
Oh,
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
so was that an ending? Does my body remember it?
Stanley
Yeah, I'm
came
going
to a
right.
set of two open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this
What is
immaculate,
it about
beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here,
this
drinking
place?
it all in.
The weeks I've fought. Yeah, I'm not reading that. There's no way.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Like, why would I listen to this dude? He just tried to assassinate me. Okay, we're going this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Oh!
I'm not sure, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I didn't mean to do that. Like, why does right click
All of
go
his coworkers
forward?
had gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Okay.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Narrator! I'm going right.
When Stanley came
I'm going
to a
right.
set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the
I'm going
meeting
left.
room, and
I'm going
Stanley
left.
knew it perfectly well.
I'm going straight.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
Who does this
admire.
narrator think he is?
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
He's absolutely frying me. I don't... Like... Well, listen to what he says right
Stanley
here.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
It's incredible I wasn't fired.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero
Oh, they're...
consideration
I didn't
for
know they were
others?
taking me
Are
there.
you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now
Okay.
listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I think I just disagree with this guy every single time I possibly can.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red.
What do you mean? What do you mean I misunderstood? I walked through the blue door. I think he's...
Still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find
I
out
do.
what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
I do not. I'm sorry, narrator. I'm sorry. Why does it look like this?
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me
I
here,
did.
Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
What if I went somewhere else? Bruh.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, well, now this is useful. You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate it either. You enjoyed it, perhaps
Yes.
is the correct term.
Yes.
It didn't cause you excruciating pain. Big steps we've made here today, Stanley. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
I need you to stop teleporting me. Bruh.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You
Okay.
wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let
What?
me boot it up.
What? I did not say
In this
yes.
game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
This guy makes it too
I think
easy.
the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's
4
effective?
hours.
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Yeah.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Nope.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
What about the rest of the
Okay,
game?
Since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
Put Fortnite. Put Fortnite.
Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Aha!
Oh, no way.
Fascinating. What do you think this
Oh.
game is about, Stanley? What
I've
is
always
it?
seen this
What
online.
is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into
Wait,
the
that's this
experience of
game?
total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
They did the door, the Minecraft door sound. Wait, that's not this game, right? The scary one?
Oh no. No, it can't be.
You talking about narrator?
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Whoa.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in
Wait.
any...
Is that an open?
Heavens, we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay, I think this will be just the
Do you think this guy got someone on Fiverr to like narrate his game? Rocket League!
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Wait, how'd they do this?
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's
Alrighty.
no racetrack.
Thank you for
Okay,
for
I'm
watching.
seeing that there's a ball of some kind back
You go
here.
play Siege,
Is
man.
This game sports ball? Stanley, I
The
think
champ.
Sports ball. Oh, what fun! We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Oh. I gotta walk all the way down there. Somebody's gonna score.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Kinda.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball
All
generates
right.
a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports
Double tap!
experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball. Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls!
Wait, I'm a goat. This guy added all these ball physics. Oh!
Hold on. What are you doing?
I was wondering where the balls were going.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come.
Oh. A lot of falling in this game. I'm liking the story so far. It's a bit weird. It's different. When does he add a monster? Is there nothing down here? Nothing down this way. Whoa.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end.
I
to
see.
make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
I cannot wait. Hurry up. Okay, that was that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, what if I follow up whatever he tells me to do?
When Stanley came to a set of two
And then, like,
doors, he entered the door.
Midway, I just leave. Like from his path.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling
Just for
a
not
wave
getting
of
fired.
disbelief,
Do
Stanley
unbelievably
decided to go
amazing
up
work
to
all
his
the
boss's
time,
office,
every day.
hoping he might find an answer
Bro.
there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I forgot the code. Is it
Stepping
3228?
into his manager's office,
2428.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could
What would
its
the key
purpose
be?
be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
By sheer luck.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Sounds about right.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yeah, yeah. And then I go over there, and then I go home, and then it's the end of the workday.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true
Fired.
nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh, okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
Never.
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 It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human
With
life.
so many buttons.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I'm looking for 4. That's 5. Okay, 4 has to be up there then, right? Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna go through the power. I give up. It's too hard. That's glowing, though. Wait. Why is that glowing? Oh, bruh. My butt cheeks hurt, man. Control me!
And when at last he found
Oh. Maybe I should have listened.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Ah.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Oh.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation. the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
I see.
And Stanley was happy.
Okay. Wait, there's so much
Even
I can
now,
do.
Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I did.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nah.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To
Okay.
let her back into your life.
Who?
She's been waiting.
Who? Oh my god.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
I'm not answering.
To her. If you can truly place your faith in another. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just
Wait.
unplug the phone?
That's an
That
option.
wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
I don't know.
Actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No.
Or who voice
it's
acted
definitely
this?
here, clear as day.
Is it the
Stanley
game?
Picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
Oh,
How is that
nice.
even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
I don't feel
Or
like
did
it.
you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Wait.
Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Bruh.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a
Ah.
partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, If you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world,
Wow.
just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
Wow.
And the
Wow.
feeling
Wow.
should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide
like
you
I'm
in
playing
an exercise
Adventure
to
Capitalist.
test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
That's such a good game.
Back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
I'm just gonna unplug the phone again.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Ah.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
Wait,
Unfortunately,
there's a vent.
it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay, we'll go there next time. Next time is there.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Is there any, like... I want to get out of here. Okay.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna remember this, like, all these moves. I'm just gonna go right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Okay. I want to see what's going on here. Okay, I only have one option. What the fudge? Why would they do that?
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why?
My
For
bad.
what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now.
Why would you
What
give
am
me
I
an
supposed to
option?
do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
No, you don't. What are you doing? Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait. I'll be good. I'll be good.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You.
Whoa.
Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed.
Not
It
cool,
was the only
man.
thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
My bad, bro.
What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? that there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh,
Oh, bruh.
my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story.
Yeah, I'm going right. I'm going
I'm
right.
quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
Or is it gonna
entered
do the
the
exact same
door on
thing?
his left. No! Why did you do that?
Shit.
Quickly, hurry back.
Okay. The game knows. The game knows.
Behave exactly as.
Wait, what if I did it again?
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
I'm gonna do it
Quite
2 more
sure
times.
You'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
2 more times. 2 more times.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay, last time.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
On the right. You're right. Okay.
No!
Okay.
Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
I thought they would give me like an
Behave
achievement.
exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nice. Okay, so we're back on story track.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find it. Coming to a staircase,
Whoa.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
They took out my option.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover no indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Nightshark 115.
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115.
Wait, is that actually in the game?
He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
I'm not gonna say it. Nightshark.
Sorry, is there a problem?
Nightshark!
Hear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Nightshark 115!
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story
I'm not
seriously.
Stanley.
If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done
You were actually
whatever
second.
the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
He doesn't go left.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please.
No.
Choose.
He's begging. He's literally
Do
begging.
something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs
I need this.
So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
What the? This narrator's getting freaky. Wait, so what if I stand still? Oh, too late now.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this
I'm
incredible
speedrunning.
room, Stanley for the first, but eager
Nope.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nah.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh! Wait. I'm a genius.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed.
Whoa. Since when do you guys know about
Didn't
YouTube?
think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory.
What
I
you
bet
guys know
each
about
and every
YouTube
time you watch a
streams?
movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
No, it's not. I always come back. Oh, this guy's not who he says
All
he
of his
is.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could
Stanley
it mean?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I'm gonna open every door.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Whoa. How'd I close the door? Awaiting input. Wait, am I cooking? I don't think I'm cooking.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
Yes, it is.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I haven't gone here yet. I'm gonna go here.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Yeah, no.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Whoa.
From here, it's, left.
Maybe I want to go right. See, this narrator keeps telling me what to do. I don't like it. I don't.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
You think you're funny, narrator?
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Hurry up!
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. I'll go this way.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
I'm looking.
We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
Quite
How
rubbish.
about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
What?
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ba 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 ba.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
I think something's
Stanley,
broken.
Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Oh my
Right
god.
here just a minute ago.
Look at my
I'm
screen.
sure that it's here somewhere.
Holy
Okay, then.
smokes.
It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's
All right.
find the story.
I don't like that one. Is this an infinite maze? What?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was
love
a
me.
story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give
All
it
right.
a shot. Why not?
Wait, don't.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Narrator just started.
Stanley decided to go to the
You just
meeting
stopped my
room.
game.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
Yeah, that's it.
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Or your game's broken. I hate Mondays. That's not what they say.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and
Okay.
retrace our steps.
No. Oh.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
Oh.
Is that correct?
Man. I'm locked. I'm
Do
locked.
you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yes!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Thank you, man.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
Brr.
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart. All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Okay. Thank you,
Just
man.
follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay, but why is there a computer back here, though? Thank you for the line, big bro. I obviously did not know where I was going. Beep. Turn off all the computers. And... Whoa.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Oh, okay. I'll play some solitaire. Okay. Little detour. Wait, so is there an end to this game?
The line
Like,
knows where the
how's it
story
always
is.
different?
It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of
yeah.
your existence
follow.
rests inside of your subjective experience of
Okay.
this office,
Yeah.
is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa,
Dude.
Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure
Oh.
where I was going with all that.
Oh.
You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh, nice. Good music. Okay, what's with the line? I followed the line. I followed the line.
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Dude, what?
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Okay, so it's here. Go this way. It's a lot of walking. Oh.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh. Bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum ba.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right?
No!
We make up our
The
own.
line!
Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this
I
all
like
sounds
work.
perfectly doable.
I just hate
Why
my
don't we
boss.
simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Alright. Sounds good with me. Oh, this looks like back rooms.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story.
Dead
Well, it
end
could be
right
anything.
here. Dead
What
end
do you
right
want
here.
our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again.
Yes!
Stanley, I'd
Yes!
also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms.
Why
Just
not?
don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
Okay, I'm done doing that. I'm getting dizzy. Is there motion blur?
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
I
So important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead
Squares.
somewhere.
We're going
Which
squares.
means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door
It's this
lead
one.
us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Okay.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's
Oh,
all one giant ending?
you're
Am I
lying.
supposed
There's
to
as many
restart
endings.
Eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
After a
Well,
long time,
it's up to
Stanley
me.
dies.
Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped?
Oh.
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule?
Okay.
How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you do...
What just happened?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That was so many. There's no way I had to do all those. I have to look for the computers every time. Okay, I think it's a fresh start. Oh,
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
I don't know if this is like there's so much then. That was every ending. This guy added 14 million
Hello, and
endings.
thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Okay.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Awesome. I didn't even play the new one. Or the old one. I guess I do have the Ultra Deluxe edition.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious.
This
It's as if
guy's...
Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
The
All right.
jump circle.
All right, let's see.
Wait, I can jump!
The jump circle?
Oh! I didn't even hear. I see this. Wait, reset the...
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Why is this just blocked off?
Goodness, another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
I'm so
Hell, I could
tired.
counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours
I
of
was
new
arrested.
content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good.
Now I'm a little
I knew there
tired.
had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Maybe the narrator's voice is putting me to sleep.
That's
That's
it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally
Twitter?
accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills.
There's no way that's all the
gimmicks.
deluxe is.
Just you
Alright.
and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Oh.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I
What?
want to show you something.
What if I don't go in the vent?
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. Oh, never mind. You're not a dog.
I'm not a dork.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it
Yeah.
got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just
Oh.
our little secret. Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable
I
was?
can't tell you
before
when
it
it's
was
his
sullied with a
birthday
cheap
because it
re-release?
already passed.
Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity.
This came out in
Back then,
2013.
it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Wait, the first dollar. Dude, I'm so tired. Is this game boring? Holy smokes. His hamster! Little Stanley! Fudge.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from
10 out of 10.
Destructoid.com. James
I have to
Stephanie
pee.
Sterling writes, and I quote,
can hear everything.
"Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
So did people buy this and come back to it? It doesn't make any sense to me. Wait, open back up.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need
You're
anything
glazing.
else. It
You're
didn't
glazing.
need new content. It just needed to be left alone. To spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
I can open this door. There's gonna be boxes in front of it. The serious room? Am I done with bricks?
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
Dang. What the hell does it want me to do, man? Ah, I see.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
I do.
What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh god, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't
I'm not even
they?
bleeding that bad. Dang.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this.
Wait, imagine
game
getting
full
put into this
completion.
game.
The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of
It's
gags
Stanley
to insert into
Parable.
the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them. Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast.
Bro, get out my chat, bro.
Preachy?
Bro, get out my
Stanley,
chat.
I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well,
BS7 might be the worst game of all time.
but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
Poor
Perhaps
narrator.
the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his
On and on, it's
long-winded
just fine.
explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A
Cookie
skip
9.
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these
10
negative
hours?
reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable.
How do you play a game for 10 hours and then say it's
And
bad?
It's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Alright.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature
Yeah,
of
bro.
choice in video
Shut
games.
your trap. Shut your trap.
Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Oh, I
That
didn't even see a
last one,
clock here.
Well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable. Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
12
You've
hours.
just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing.
Yeah.
Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've
Bro.
already been? Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been.
Okay, now there's a door in the back, right? No? Clock fell.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain. The
You know what? I'm gonna try a different game. No! I hate this Steam menu. Okay, this game is looking very game-like. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's like real life. Wait, I'm a little confused. What do I do in this game? I just smack stuff. Okay, I have a meeting. Wait, window? Yep. Tree? Chair? Computer? Computer! Fax machine! Computer! What the? You have a family? Not today! Oh. Okay, that's a bit weird. Was that a person? Okay. It's this trash can. Okay. Really? It could be in? What the hell? What was that? Wait, what do I do? Oh, there's props. Was it like out of place? Am I just destroying stuff for no reason? Bro, I broke everything. Let's go back here. Wait. This guy. Okay. The refrigerator. Wait, chair. Can try this again. Attack the same fire door 3 times. Okay. What is? What the? Do it again, but better. Okay. I have to do it like this. I can't even see. They hide poorly. Oh, I'm timed. That's so weird. No nonsense this time. Do your job. 90 seconds. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm about to get slimed. They do not feel pain. Keep going. Toilets. Whoa. You alright, buddy? Bro, what the fuck's going on? Work quickly. That's all I do. Okay, I'm going. Oh. Shit. Nothing in here. Oh, in the bathroom? Bro, you good? You good, Mud? Wait, I don't know where to go! It's this way. It's not here. Oh, he's about to yell at me. What the? That's No, Yuri. Yeah, you good, Mud? Oh my god, I have to play on both screens. Wait, am I on the same map? I'm timed! I forgot I'm timed! What? Nothing in here? Oh shit. I gotta hurry up. Refrigerator? Oh shit. Oh shit! Wait, wait, wait! Bang! I'm gonna go through here. Oh. I always hated my mother. Well, horrible comedy in the end. Oh, what the hell's going on? $18? It's over! Wait, can I beat this? Is this beatable? Wait, don't murder me, bro. What the hell? How's going on? Do not look I'm not looking behind me. I'm looking behind me. Okay, we're good. Oh, the doctors. Do I have like a heart disease? Like, oh, bro. Oh, bro. Watch your jib, bro. Whatever this is, it needs to be quick. Please sit down. We need to discuss your test results. Yeah. There's been an accident, a massacre downtown. Okay, bro. I'm dying. This is what we have feared. The cancer has spread. It's now... What's happening in that office downtown? It's perfect. Bro. I have to go. We'll treat this cancer. Wait. Let's just spread to your liver, your lungs, even your bones. I have cancer everywhere. By our estimates, you have 4 to 6 months. You need to start putting your affairs in order. I don't have time for this. People need me. This is the story of my career, my life. I cannot ignore it. You can't walk out of this office and have this all just go away. I'm the reader. No one will care about my death. I have to prove them something. Perfect vermin. Oh. Wait, that means there's more. Cool little game. Oh shit. I'm speedrunning this. I'm speedrunning this. Wait. Where's the last one? Is that supposed to be me? Okay, what if I wait? Do I have to wait longer? Oh, he's breathing irregularly. He's getting angry. Okay. I don't think he does anything. Alright. It's been way too long. He would have said something. Okay, now I'm gonna lose this one on purpose. A minute 30. Okay, when does he start yelling at me? I'm just gonna sit near the elevator. Yo, he's getting angry. Look at him. Look at him. Or is that me? Okay. Do it again, but better. Okay. What's this? What's the story? Not the refrigerator. I know this is you, bro. You suck at hiding, bro. You're the worst at hiding. I'm so confused. What do I do? Okay, he's about to get angry. I almost killed him. Whoa, whoa. Did he move? What if I... He's begging. No, I think it's done. I don't get it! There should be one more, like, ending, right? What if it gives me 90 seconds to break everything except... No, there's no way. I was gonna do that, but I was like, there's no way there's any time for that. I don't wanna go! I don't wanna! What makes you think I want to go? Alright, I'll go. I'll go. career. Wait, he said please. Leave. Leave. No, no, no! It was 18. Like, how do I get up there? This is so doable. It's not doable. It is not doable. There's no freaking way. There's another door. Wait, how do you get that? I kinda wanna do it. But it takes so long. Okay, wait. Let me do something. Oh.